with another layout. This is one of those layouts that is complete serendipity. I grabbed my LE Studio 6x8 paper pad from Magical Memories. That was one of their like collections where they did this, the Disney collection. And I decided I wanted to use some of those papers up because the coloration's a little bit different than the Echo Park and Doodlebug that I'm using. And when I kind of laid them down, they all just worked together. So I decided to highlight the photo with the yellow piece of paper and then just put this all on cardstock. And I loved the way this looks. So then I grabbed my puffy words there because I like the Hooray, because I liked bringing that aqua back in to from the castle paper to the layout itself. Those are the LE Studio Magical Memories puffy word stickers. And then I grabbed those tags there. Those are from the LE Studio tag die cuts from 2021. That is all on just a piece of white cardstock. It's from the Photoplay My Colors, and it's the snowbound paper. So I'm just going to put these down. And so I like the way I'm bringing the yellow, and more aqua in here. And then this photo really is the photo that was on the countdown photo for really it was a day we traveled, and we did go to Disney. So we left on a Thursday night. We arrived at 5:30. We arrived in Paris at like 8 o'clock in the morning. We were actually in Disneyland Paris at about 1:30 in the afternoon. So kind of that 0 day. There was like a whole day in there because I didn't really sleep much on the plane. I figured I think I was up like 30 hours by the time I went to bed. It was crazy. And that is what often happens when I travel to Europe, is I don't sleep. So I just thought it was cool to get this documented, that countdown calendar. And that is Sleeping Beauty's castle in Disneyland Paris, which is different than the Cinderella castle, obviously, in Walt Disney World. I think all the other Disneylands, it's Sleeping Beauty castle versus Walt Disney World in Florida, I think is the only one that does Cinderella castle, if I remember correctly. All right, so now I'm just kind of trying to figure out what to do. I like these balloons from that sheet there. I'm just kind of trying to make it work. My idea is that I'll draw the strings on the balloons there. I could also use twine. That's another kind of idea if you have something like this with the puffies. And then I found that little speech bubble that says love. That's an LE Studio one as well. I liked that little die cut there, that little star die cut. I'm kind of playing around with how these things are going, and I'm deciding I don't think I'm going to use the balloons there. So I'm just kind of holding on to pieces. Those die cut the die cuts are from the LE Studio Magical Memories collection as well. There's a pack of embellishments. So kind of back to the drawing board, I have this sheet of Magical Memories puffy circle stickers, and then in this one there's a Mickey head that says Big Smiles, and then you just add the little ears there. I think you could do it. There's another one down there too. And it was Big Smiles because that I knew it was that was our travel day. I took a screenshot of my phone that day. And just kind of playing around with the positioning. And then there's that die cut again, or sticker. Actually, I think that's a sticker from the Magical Memories collection. Yes, confirming that because it is sticky. All right, so I'm kind of playing around a little bit. That sticker right there says Magic Moment, and that is from the LE Studio Magical Memory stickers. That is where that star is from too. Just confirm that on my little sheet here. And then I'm going to add these stars, and this is from this collection of puffy heart and circles from LE Studio. I call it Puffy Heart and Circles but there's a lot of stars and circles, and they're all in the same colors as obviously the papers and all the other embellishments. So this is a little bit different, and I'm using this collection and combined with all the Echo Park and then some of the Doodlebug that I've bought, but some of these pinks and aquas are just a little bit off from the other pieces, so I'm kind of playing around. So I'm just adding stars, in the different colors, trying to figure out where those, what those, like where they look best. And I kind of like the fact that they're, there's that star sticker, and then I'm using the puffy stickers as well to kind of emphasize that. And it's fun. The way that Hooray sits out on there, normally I probably wouldn't like something sticking out like that as much onto a piece of paper, but because it's a grid, it feels to me like it has a place to sit because I ran it along a line. So that doesn't always work for me, but in this particular case, I think it's really successful because I'm using the grid and the pattern paper. If you had a striped paper, you could obviously do the same thing, or don't let it bother you and just do it anyway. I just like feeling like something has an anchor, which is why you'll often see me sitting titles on top of things versus just letting them sort of float out. That's my personal thing. Don't worry about it. But I like to explain to you why I'm doing things the way I'm doing them. This twine came from the Paper Studio, which is Hobby Lobby's brand. And so I'm just getting those added into the tags. All right, there's the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you're all well, and I will be back with another layout again soon. Bye, everybody.